it do? It's your girl. We up in this thing, and as you can see, your girl's in the car. Sorry if you hear the engine. I'm in the parking garage in our apartment because Dre was sleeping, and I might get loud telling the story time, and I didn't want to disturb him. So, you already know from the title, OMG, so I can't believe I'm telling the story, but I want to start the new year off with something funny, or maybe just an embarrassing story that I kind of felt like sharing, or just a story time. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Don't come for me. I did wear this on Christmas, but it's been washed since then, so yeah. Anyway, so this story time, OMG, this story time, this was, what year was this? I want to say like 2008. Yeah, around 2008. So this was like years and years ago. So me and the guy I was dating at the time, let's call him Gray. We'll call him Gray because I'm looking at this gray jacket over here. But yeah, okay. So me and Gray, we were together for a very long time. But at that time, I think we were together for like more than 4 years, I think, at that time, give or take. But yeah, so that whole, long story short, with that relationship, there wasn't much support as far as like our parents, you know, so it was kind of difficult, you know, on that aspect for the relationship. But other than that, like, our relationship was really good. Get into that another story time. But anyway, long story short, the field I'm specifically talking about is near their house, so near Gray's house. We were, insert picture here of the field area, it's on the thumbnail as well. But yeah, so we were walking in that field, which was literally next to the neighborhood that the houses were at, and it was a hot summer day. It was hot. And Gray's parents were like, y'all can't just sit up here all day, this and that, go kick it with your friends, go somewhere, like basically get from under our roof for a minute, get from under our roof. So we went to the field, right? And we'd always go to the field. Excuse me while I hit my pen, but this is I still can't believe I'm telling the story, or that I even had to do that. But so we went to the field, we were smoking. We didn't really have anywhere to hang out at that time of the day because it was like early in the afternoon. So we get done smoking, we're walking. Next thing I know, my stomach starts to rumbling, and I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom. Like, I can't hold it. I need to go. What are we gonna do? Because it was one of those like, oh, like your girl couldn't hold it at all anymore. I was like, what are we gonna do? Where am I gonna go? He was like, okay, don't laugh. I'm like, okay, what? He was like, poop in the field. I'm like, I'm not an animal. Like, what? Poop in the field? Take a shit in the field. Take a shit in the field. And in my head, I'm like, is this really what it's coming down to? Yes. I shit in a field, y'all. I shit in a field because his peoples was tripping and was like, leave our house for a few hours, this and that. We're sick of you guys being at our house all the time, and your girl had to shit in a field. So Gray, he was like, okay, so when I was at firefighter school, because he was a firefighter for a few years, he was like, during survival school, we had to, you know, survive in the forest. So if you have to go to the bathroom, you dig a hole and you go to the bathroom and you cover it up. I'm like, oh, okay. So this guy literally wasn't really like on his hands and knees, but he literally took his hands in the field, dug a hole for me literally to shit in. Y'all, this is one of the most embarrassing moments I've had with this man. Like, he was so mature in the situation. He was like, don't be embarrassed, it happened, you had to go to the bathroom, this and that. I'm like, no, like, you literally dug a hole for me to shit in, and I in turn, yeah, I shit in it, and you were like, you know, keeping watch, looking all around, making sure nobody was coming in the field area, tree line or whatever. And then I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna wipe with? Thank the Lord, I had like a really small clutch. I think it was like this big, the clutch that I had. And it literally just had like our lighter, the blunt, literally, y'all, 2 napkins from like Del Taco. And it was like the shittiest ass napkins you could get from a fast food place. They were like the super thin 1-ply fucking napkins. So thank the Lord I had those in my purse, because after I went to the bathroom and I, you know, wiped, and then after I wiped, I kind of stood there for a second. He was like, what are you doing? Just throw the napkin down. And I was like, oh. He was like I paused for a second after I wiped, and I kind of felt bad. I was littering in the field, but then I was like, man, fuck this. I had to go to the bathroom. And so, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, so after that, we walked to a different area of the field that we were in. I have a discount code with Ease. If you want it and you live in California, let me know. I'll link it or send it to you. But, yeah, so we were walking back to Gray's house, and it hit me. Bitch, you just shitted in a field. In a field. You literally just shitted in a field in front of your boyfriend. Who can say they've done that in their relationship? Who can say that their guy literally dug a hole in the middle of the field for them to shit in? Who could say their man did that? Not very many. Or who could say that they literally took a shit in front of him? Not very many. Yeah, that was crazy. We were so young and in love at the time. Like, I was like, he really loves me. He literally dug a hole for me to shit in, watched me shit, make sure nobody came and like saw me. And then I remember we were walking back, he was like, you really just shit in a field. You really just shit in a field. I'm like, I know, shut up. Shut the fuck up. I was so embarrassed, you guys. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, he's never gonna look at me the same. Like, this is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. But funny part about it is he didn't. If anything, it kind of helped us grow a little closer, I guess, at the time, because it was like, if it really came down to it, he's willing to literally dig a hole for me to shit in and keep lookout while I shit. But yeah, that was a quick story time of the time I shitted in a field. And that only happened once. I've never done it again. I never had to do it again. But if I had to go back and do it all over, oh, and you know what? I wouldn't change anything. But then one thing that crossed my mind, why don't we get in the car and go to the gas station, which was around the corner, but at the same time, I couldn't hold it. Like, I had to go. Like, I'm just gonna say it, it wasn't solid. It wasn't a solid. OMG. So, my camera fell. And yeah, it was just not a good situation that just happened. So back to the story. Yeah, I was wondering why we didn't try to go to like the gas station or whatever, because literally around the corner. But then I was like, your girl couldn't hold it. I had to friggin' go. Like I said previously, it wasn't a solid situation. Yeah, it was embarrassing, and that's one thing one thing I will be grateful for with Gray, that, you know, that was just something, an experience that I will never forget. And oh my God, that was crazy. Like, and it was funny because we got back to the house, we were there for like a little bit, and then I think we ended up calling one of our friends and going somewhere or something, but I know we didn't stay in the house for very long that day because his parents were tripping. And it just got annoying hearing them complain all the time that we were at the house a lot. But we had a small circle, you know, like we didn't have a big circle of friends. We hung out with only a certain amount of people just because people be fake and grimy and ulterior motives and all that stuff. But anyway, that was the story time of the one time in my life I shitted in a field in front of my guy at the time. Very embarrassing. I still can't believe I did that in my life. Well, I've peed on myself in real life, and then I've literally had to pull off to the side of the road and pee on the side of the road, so, you know, that's different. But when you have to take a shit, that's a whole other thing. Like, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, that's the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know if it has to when I post. I do my best to post every 1 to 3 days. If I don't post by that 3rd day, then I do my best to post by the 4th day. But yeah, got a lot of new things coming for this channel and a couple of other projects I'll let you guys know about. I mailed off the wig to my new contest winner. I gave her the the tracking number, shipping number, whatever. It said it should get there to her by, I think, the 2nd or 3rd. So I told her, message me, let me know she got it. So yeah, hopefully she gets it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the story time. It wasn't too eventful, but yeah, just really embarrassing moment. Excuse me. Really embarrassing moment in my life. I still can't believe that I did that. I can't believe it. I just can't. And then, like, the crazy part about it is I'm thinking back and I'm like, dang, because we hung out with like a few of the people in the neighborhood. I'm like, dang, none of them were home. Like, it didn't cross our mind to call one of our friends that lived in the neighborhood, that literally lived around, like, I don't know. I might have to, I don't know. But yeah, Gray was a trooper. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I'm not gonna say your name for privacy, personal reasons, but yeah, thank you, Gray, for that whole, just thank you. You were awesome for that. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, stay safe and blessed, Cali gang. We up in this thing, on to monetization. See you soon. Bye.